I get a bit offended sometimes when, and I can tell you recently when I covered the Fort Hood shooting, there were people talking about how there were so many veterans up there and soldiers with PTSD, and they worried that they were all going to go and shoot people. And I said, I even had a conversation with my boss about it and with other people, and I said that's really grossly offensive, that most people who have PTSD don't think that way. It's not that great an issue. I can't say I've written about it. I've written a lot about soldier suicides and family stress and things like that. But what I do whenever I have a conversation with someone is say, if that's what you think this is, you need to have a complete reorientation. It's not. It's much more complicated than that. And violence is really not the problem.
It's 1 in 5 veterans who even come back with any form of PTSD and or TBI when they come back from Iraq or Afghanistan. In addition to that, there's this blanket that we throw on PTSD, going back to your point's sake, which is a completely incorrect blanket, where it's like everyone who has PTSD, this is what PTSD means. There's a whole mosaic of what PTSD is. And there are some people who have you know, debilitating PTSD, and there's some people who just have slight minor PTSD, but there is no blanket that you throw on someone that has PTSD and somehow that means they're somehow homicidal or suicidal. That's just, you're absolutely right. It's factually incorrect.